Welcome to Liberty Hall.
I'm glad I could be here, I really am.
And meet the man they call an angel.
People that come in on Sundays and they want to save you.
Silouan is a former Marine who survived a jet crash over a decade ago.
I end up on the ground, my back's broken. I'm about from me to that wall from the jet, which is on fire and in flames.
The crash seriously injured Silouan and killed his co-pilot. Silouan decided the same music that helped him could also help these guys who need to climb the ladder up.
Climbing the ladder is a very good analogy to being in incarceration because you're trying to get out. You're trying to, get back to your family, get back to your job, get back to everything out there.
For 8 months, Silouan has visited Liberty Hall every week.
The complete stranger to invest his time and his faith in me and the group of guys. There's not many people in the world that will do that, in this day and age.
Experts say 800,000 veterans suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, and many don't get the treatment they need. NBC2's Kelly Bertoli sat down with a Marine who visited Terre Haute to share his story.
Enough cracks in your shell, or you get one that's big enough, the shell can shatter. And when it does, the overwhelming feeling is vulnerability. I was ejected from a jet like 10 feet off the ground. The guy I was with died. I saw him die. I broke my back, my life fell apart.
The PTSD that followed left him in a black hole. He sold all of his possessions and embarked on a motorcycle trip that set him on the path to recovery.
There's not a switch you flip, there's not a drug you take, there's not a book you read and then everything's better. And the key is to figure out how to live beyond it.
Now a family man and father of 7, Silouan is using his experiences to travel the country, getting the word out about PTSD and how to heal.
When you're broke, in a lot of ways it's a gift because most people go through life just kind of muddling along and they never really have something happen that makes them examine. A lot of times we can find our true identity and purpose in our brokenness.
Going from soldier back to civilian isn't all celebration. For many, it's culture shock.
You have no way to go from, okay, I was taught how to point a gun at people and pull the trigger to, now I'm back here and I got to figure out what to do next with my life.
But it's not just veterans who can suffer the scars of PTSD.
You're one incident away from it happening. You're in a car wreck and 2 of your kids die. Or, you're texting on your cell phone and a pedestrian walks out in front of your car. In some ways, to me, PTSD is being human.
Silouan says you need to stay connected with sufferers and give them something to live for. For him, it was picking up a guitar and writing songs. He says people with PTSD pain need to know you're there for them anytime.